When I heard that loud bang, I knew off top that it was a bad accident.
Tonight, the investigation continues into a high-speed chase in New Orleans that ended with 3 people dead, including a 2-year-old girl. Good evening, I'm Tan Trung.
And I'm Natalie Shepard. That chase started around 2:30 this afternoon on Canal and North Rampart, continued onto I-10, and then ended on Chef Highway in New Orleans East. Chris Jackman's been following the story and has more.
Scraps of metal and parts of this car thrown on the side of the road after a high-speed chase ends with 3 people killed. The youngest victim, a 2-year-old girl.
How hard it hit, you could actually hear the parts flying off of another vehicle.
Earl Jones saw the chase and heard screeching tires just before the crash.
I'm glad I didn't get close enough to the vehicle to see the damages to the people that were involved.
Sadly, Anik Hoggett and Kevin Mars did.
The state trooper had the baby in the arm like this, but she had the towel on the baby head, pressing on the baby head to keep it. Then it got somebody else came and put pressure on the baby head.
State police tell us the chase started on Canal and Rampart streets. Troopers tried stopping the driver for a stolen tag, but he drove off. The chase continued on I-10. The driver exited on Chef Highway in New Orleans East. Investigators say the car hit a box truck, then lost control. A male passenger and the baby both thrown from the car.
The 2-year-old was not in a proper child restraint, nor was the child properly restrained inside the restraint. The passenger also was ejected because of lack of seatbelt usage.
Trooper Mady says the other man in the car shot himself.
We're going to continue the investigation into this and find out exactly why they were running.
He was swerving, coming so fast.
This woman didn't want to show her face, but tells us she, along with her neighbor, heard the commotion from her apartment.
He said it looked like a movie. He was flying so fast and then swerving in and out of the cars, but the state trooper was right on him.
As the investigation continues, many of these neighbors say the only thing they can think about is the family of that little girl.
I just feel sorry for the little baby who died in the car.
It just keeps getting worse and worse. You can't even let your kids come outside and play. It's horrible.
Yeah, as Chris Jackman reporting, there's no word on how or if the little girl and the 2 men in the car were related.